Good morning, class. Alright, so I'm your teacher this morning. I'm Wawi Torimocha Manamdag, and our subject this morning is English. So again, good morning. Let's pray. Ken, kindly lead the prayer. Alright, so now, say present when your name is called. Alright. So let us set first the standard while we proceed to our lesson this morning. So when you are listening, you need to what? Listen attentively, keep quiet, and respect while your classmate is kanang raising his ideas, and raise your hands when you want to answer. Okay, that's right. Next is um, um, do you still remember what is our lesson last week? Alright, so what our lesson last week? So alright, so our lesson last week is all about discriminative listening. So what is discriminative listening? Oh, you, Anna? Or anyone? Alright, so very good. So now, so before we go on to our new topic this morning, I want you to close your eyes, listen attentively, carefully, for you to be able to get or understand the message of the song. And later on, I will ask you some questions with regards to the song you listen to. And after that, I will ask you what type of listening skills do you use while you are listening. So the song is entitled It's Okay by Nightbird. So now, close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes, and I will going to play the song.
I moved to California in the summertime. I changed my name thinking that it would change my mind. I thought that all my problems, they would stay behind. I was a stick of dynamite and it just was a matter of time. Oh dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew myself, but I guess I lied. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I wrote 100 pages, but I burned them all. Yeah, I burned them all. I blow through yellow lights and don't look back at all. I don't look back at all. Yeah, you can call me reckless, I'm a cannonball. I'm a cannonball. Don't know why I take a tightrope and cry when I fall. Oh dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew what I wanted, but I guess I lied. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Yeah. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright.
Okay, do you understand the song? Oh, great, very good. So now, I have here questions related to the song you heard. So the first question is, what is the song all about? Anyone wants to answer? Wants to volunteer? Okay, very good. Next question is, what is the message of the song? Or should I say, what is the song that wants to impart us, listener? Alright, very good. So now, the song is all about, so the song It's Okay by Nightbird was all about a girl who's lots of problems in life, like she's dealing with cancer. But at the end of the day, instead of losing hope, she still managed to fight the battle and never gives up. So just like in our life, we need whatever problems or obstacles that comes in our way, we should stay positive. We should look at the brighter side of our life for us to be able to grow, for us to be able to conquer all. So I hope you've learned something about about the music or the song carefully. And now, okay, now my question to you, for you to unlock our lesson this morning, my question is, what particular type of listening skill did you use for you to be able to get the message of the song, or for you to be able to know what is the song all about? So anyone who can give me that particular type of listening skill? Alright, very good. So I give you 100 points for this, for our later activity. Okay. So our topic this morning is all about comprehensive listening. One of the type of listening skills. So, who among you here have an idea on what is comprehensive listening? Anyone?
No, sir.
Alright, so now you will know what is comprehensive listening later on. So, but before we go on to our new lesson this morning, I want you to read first our objectives. So, at the end of the lesson, student would be able to know what is comprehensive listening, know the 4 ways to get measurably better in comprehensive listening, and comprehend through listening a song, a short story, It's Okay, and the mentor. So, that is our goal for today's morning. So now, our topic is comprehensive listening. So, what is comprehensive listening? Okay, alright. So, when we say comprehensive listening, defines as the interpretation of the words and ideas. So, first point is interpretation. So, it is very important for us listeners that we need to interpret the song for us to be able to get the message all about. We need to interpret the words, the language itself, the everything that is in the song. We need to interpret for us to be able to get what we need to get in that song. Next is, it involves understanding thoughts, ideas, and message. So the second point there is understanding. Yes, it is very important that when we listen a song, we need to understand the thoughts of the song, what thoughts that wants to impart to us, the ideas of the song that wants to impart to us, and of course, the message that wants to impart to us listeners. Yes, that is understanding the thoughts, ideas, and message. Next is comprehensive listening is also absorbing. So, how can you understand that particular song if you do not absorb what's the song all about? So, just like for example, when you have a friend, when you have friends, and and your friends asking you while you are listening a song on what the song all about, or why did you listen that song. And for you to be able to answer the question of your friends, so it is very important that you need to absorb, you need to reflect it in your real life situation for you to be able to understand what is the song all about. So that's it. So this type of listening requires that the listener understand the language and vocabulary. So it is very important for us listener that we need to understand the language, whether the language being used in the song is Tagalog language, English language, or a Visayan language. So it is very important for us to know what is the particular language being used, and of course the vocabulary. One of the important thing that we need to consider the vocabulary of the song for us to be able to get the message of the song and understand it. So next, let us know first what is 4 ways to measurably better in comprehensive listening. So the first one is flip the listening switch. So who among you here have an idea on what is flip the listening switch? Alright, so flip the listening switch, it means that you need to set aside all those things that may distract you while you are listening. You need, just like for example, your cell phone, you need to set aside your phone. You need to turn off your phone, and you need to listen carefully, listen attentively. So that is the flip the listening switch. Next is the take notes. So one of the important aspect when you want to listen a song, you need to take notes. Again, so take notes for you to be able to recall the important message, the important details in the song while you are listening. Next is separate key ideas, details, and action tips. So you need to make an outline where to put your ideas, your thoughts, the action tips of the song. Next is ask question. It is one of the important aspect when you are listening, when you want to exercise the comprehensive listening, ask questions. So according to Keanu Reeves, the simple act of paying attention can take you a long way. So that's it. So do you understand, students, what our discussion all about? Are we all clear? Alright, very good. So I hope, so due to the mere fact that you learned something, you understand what's our discussion this morning. So now let's proceed to our activity. So now, are you ready? Alright, very good. So, okay, our activity this morning is, so I want you to listen attentively, carefully, because you will hear an inspirational short story entitled The Mentor, A Secret to Success by Derek Lin. And I want you to apply those 4 ways to get measurably better in comprehensive listening. Those are asking questions, those are taking down notes, those are flip the listening switch, and ask questions. So I want you to apply those 4 ways for you to be able to understand the story all about. So the story is here. So the story is entitled The Mentor, a story about a secret to success.
Once upon a time, there was a young man who worked at a factory. His mentor, an old technician, told him to talk less, do more, and never stop developing his skills in every aspect of the factory's operations. 10 years later, the old man retired, and the young man became a technician himself. He continued to do his work with the same dedication and diligence as he was taught. One day, he visited his mentor. The old man saw that he seemed unhappy and asked what was troubling him. The young man sighed and poured his heart out. I have been following your instructions exactly all these years. No matter what I work on, I keep quiet and focus on the job. I know I have done good work at the factory, and I have learned all the skills that can be learned there. What I don't understand is that the guys who don't have my experience or capabilities have all been promoted, while I am still making as little as I did before when I was your apprentice?" The old man asked, "Are you positive that you have become indispensable to the factory?" The young man nodded, yes. The old man paced back and forth to think. After a while, he turned to the young man. "You must request a day off, using whatever reason you like. It is time for you to give yourself a break." The young man was surprised by this advice, but the more he thought about it, the more it made sense. He thanked his teacher and left quickly to make a time-off request. When he returned to work after his day off, the manager called him into the office to tell him that things did not go well at the factory while he was gone. Others encountered many problems that normally would be handled by him, and they had no idea how to solve them. Realizing his importance, the manager decided to promote him to the position of senior technician, to thank him and encourage him to keep up the good work. The young man was grateful for his mentor's wisdom. Surely, he thought, this was the secret to success. From that point on, whenever the young man felt like he deserved more than what he was getting, he would take a day off. When he came back the next day, the situation would improve to his satisfaction. This pattern continued for months. One day, the young man found that he was blocked from going into the factory. Much to his shock, he found out that his employment was terminated. He could not believe it. Not knowing what else to do, he went back to see his mentor, to try to figure out how things had gone so wrong. "Why did I lose my job?" he asked with wounded pride. "Did I not do everything as you instructed?" "Actually, you did not, because you heard only half the lesson," the old man shook his head. "You understood right away that no one pays any attention to a light bulb that is always on. It is only when it goes off that people suddenly take notice and realize they've been taking it for granted. You were so eager to apply this understanding that you left before hearing the second half." Second half? It began to dawn on the young man that perhaps he made a big mistake. What was the second half? The mentor spoke slowly to make his point. The second half, more important than the first, is the realization that if a light bulb goes off frequently, then sooner or later it will be replaced with one that is more reliable. Who wants a light bulb that no one can count on to provide illumination? You see, in life, in your life, do you have friends and family members that you take for granted? They're always there for you. What happens if one day they are no longer there? Do not wait for such a day to suddenly realize how important they are. Give thanks today for the good fortune of having them in your life. Also, don't let yourself being taken for granted. But at the same time, do your work and don't stop everything you do just because it doesn't go the way you want it to go. Find the balance in life, and life will reward you with giving you the balance back. This is Dare to Do Motivation Stories. Thanks for watching, and stay blessed.
So I have here some guide questions for you to be able to answer. So the first question is, what is the old man in the story? So Ken, who is the old man in the story? Alright, so the old man in the story is an old technician who taught by the young man, who molded the young man to become who is right now. So next is, what is the story all about? Oh, Leonida, what is the story all about? Alright, very good, Leonida. Next is, what is the message of the song? Alright, so Ricardo. Alright, very good. So the message of the song is all about giving value of everything we have in our life. That's it. That's very good, Cardo. Next question is, all right. What lesson you have learned in the story? Ocharel, what lesson you have learned in the story? All right, very good. So that's it. Next is, could this happen in real life? Orole, do you understand what could this happen in real life situation, Rolly? All right, yes, a big yes. Yes. Next is, what realization you had made upon hearing the story? O John Lloyd. All right, very good. Wow, amazing. So next is, all right, so that's it. So thank you for your active participation to our discussion this morning, and me to assess what you've learned something about the short story we have before. So now let's have our quiz. So please kindly get a piece of paper or sheet of paper and explain briefly and comprehensively each ways of those 4 ways to get miserably better in comprehensive listening. So what are those? I know you know it. So, and each of which corresponds 5 points. So okay, so these are the 4 ways to get miserably better in comprehensive listening. So first is flip the listening switch. Oh, that's one. Second, take note. So third is separate the ideas, thoughts, and action tips. And the last one is ask questions. So those are 4 ways to get miserably better in comprehensive listening. And I want you to explain it briefly. So I will give you 10 minutes to answer the quiz, and after answering, if you're done, just give to your leader. Okay, so that's it. So now I have here some enrichment activity to furtherly understand what is our topic all about. So one of it is our assignment. Alright, so our assignment this morning is, I want you to listen a song entitled Not Afraid by Eminem. After that, write a reflection paper about how this song helped you to move forward despite of the problems, downfall moments in your life. Write it in a short done paper. And so okay, that is our assignment, and in next meeting, I want you to present it in front your assignment. So are we clear? Am I understood? Any violent reactions? Any clarifications of our assignments? Alright, very good. So, thank you. That would be all. Oh, thank you for listening.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Study.
Study.